Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I thought I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I got up early. I did my Bible study, did a lot of work stuff. And then as I was getting ready, I thought I rescheduled this. So yes, it's not today. It's May 1st. I'm going to take advantage of the time and go grocery shopping, do a couple returns that I've needed to do, and some other things like that. Then I'm going to come back and work on the cabinet. I got one door stripped and two drawers. Now I need to do the remaining doors. Once those are finished, then I'm going to bring the cabinet out, flip it over on its front so the back is showing, and I'm going to start messing with the back, trying to get everything stabilized. And once that's done, then I'll stand it up and strip it. Yesterday, I got a question about this mug. Bailey picked it up when he was in Okinawa at the Starbucks, and I just researched it to see if you can buy it here. You can buy it on Amazon for $40. I don't think he paid that much. I don't know why it's so expensive, but it looks like they've been making these since 2021, and every year they look a little different, so maybe that's why. I just came out here to check the joints, and they are solid. Remember that I put glue in there and used clamps to keep everything tight. So I just need to sand that down and on all four spots, and then the door is completed. This is one of the drawers, and it is looking so good. And then this one I stripped. I haven't sanded it down yet, but there it's going to be so pretty. I just need to get the cabinet stabilized. This is really hard to see because it's crammed in here, but I wanted to show you the inside because this is why it's so rough. These back panels, I would really like to slide them all the way down to here. If not, I'll just straighten them up, attach them, get them secured, and then put the wainscoting board in the back. This has no bottom, so I'm going to have to make a shelf here. I'm going to have to fix this and make some different shelves because this is just some plywood. I want something a little stronger. But I need to strip all this before I get it stabilized because I don't want to get stripper on that. But it's rough, but it's coming along. I don't know if I ever showed you this trailer, but my dad made this years ago, and Bailey is fixing it up because it needs some definite help. He changed that board out. He fixed this. There is a spring inside here. So when you undo this, when you take this out, this folds down and it's on a spring so it doesn't just fall down quickly. Bailey power washed this yesterday, so when it comes time to painting, we can just sand it down a little bit and paint it. He needs to fix the wiring and then fix this back tail light. And we just want it spruced up because it's looking kind of sad. I was out running errands and decided to stop at one of my favorite thrift stores, the Freedom Thrift. It's on Battleground, close to Walmart. I have been looking for vintage wine glasses. Rob and I don't drink hardly anything at all anymore, but I've been looking for wine glasses, and look at how beautiful these are. I Google lens these. Two are $30 on eBay. Got them for $1.99. I just think they are so simple, but you can see that they're vintage. Also, when I went to the estate sale a couple weeks ago, I saw one of these Watt. I think they're in the same line as the Apple bowls. I saw this exact thing for $30. $5.99. And this is different from the Apple bowl or Apple line. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the Apple Bowl collection that I've been adding to ever since, I think I started collecting these when Sid was a baby. So that was in the 1990s, late 1990s. And so these are the ones with the apple on them. But then they also have these, and then they have these. So this is the one that I found, and it's a little bigger than that. So I am going to end up changing this out. I want something for spring. I always do these in the fall because of the apples. So it's time to change this out. I just got this question, and it's a very good question. My rule of thumb, which might not necessarily be true, is any piece of furniture that has a thin layer of polyurethane that is flaking off, I'll try to sand it. Any piece of furniture that has a layer of paint, I strip it. I switched to this. I was using Citrus Strip, but I'm really liking this. This takes off layers of paint. Sometimes when you put this on, it only takes 2 or 3 layers and you have to put more on. The reason why you don't want to sand a piece of furniture that has paint on it is the paint could be lead and it will gum up your sandpaper. You'll get basically burnt on paint on your sandpaper and then it ruins that. So it's easier using this. I'm having one of those cooking days. Do you know what I'm talking about? I went to the grocery store and so far I've made ground turkey that's seasoned like taco meat. I'm grinding cheese. I cut up vegetables and steam them. I cut up strawberries. I'm making a cake. I might even boil some eggs just to have on hand in case I want to make egg salad. I'm just in one of those moods. I just want to get it done. I did go to Lowe's and buy a couple more flowers. That will be the end of that. And I will show you what I bought and where I'm putting them.